We're talking about the solar plexus chakra today, um, governing the, like I said, eighth and first house in your birth chart, no matter what time you were born. Okay. The solar plexus chakra is the third chakra in your body. Is located in the stomach area. Is the center of your personal identity, which rules all aspects of your personality, self-esteem, and ego. Okay, main focus and purpose of your solar plexus is for transformation. Solar plexus chakra provides the body with fuel, energy, and keeps it alive. Okay. When we talk about the solar plexus, the key word in that is SOL, soul, solar system, solar power. You think of actual soul. Okay. So that's exactly what it is. It's just that you telepathically talk to people with this chakra. This is like your internal sun within you that keeps you going. Solar plexus would be sunshine or fire. Okay. What else can I say about the solar plexus? If you're having any self-esteem issues or depression, things like that, you would look to this chakra right here. Most of the time you'll hear people say you need vitamin D, which means you need to get out in the sun. And that boosts your, that gives you a boost of self-esteem or a sense of, belonging. I sun gaze all the time. I try to get as much sun as I can. I recommend y'all do the same. Okay. So again, I already talked about the red. I talked about the orange. We're going to talk about this yellow space. Okay. Number 8 and number 1. Again, houses are areas of your life, psychologically and like environment wise. 1 through 6 being internal and 7 through 12 being external. Okay. So when we're talking about, let's do the first house first. First house is the house of self. This is actually where the ascendant line is right here in between 12 and 1. But the ascendant line starts from this point down. So the first house is your ascendant. That's where you get your ascendant sign. But this first house deals with the self, your appearance, beginning of things, the body, your identity, approach to life. Okay, all of that is in this one house. And then for the 8th house, we're talking about marriaging, we're talking about sex, intimacy, inheritance, shared finances with your partners and things of that nature, loans and assets. First impression is here. How you come off to people before you even speak is right here. Earlier I said you speak telepathically using this chakra. In addition to that, you actually connect with your partner through this chakra as well. Well, you connect with everybody on this chakra. You connect with people's like spirit, their soul, their personality. So you mixing personalities, or you're merging. Okay, bada boom, like you're merging. Is two suns coming together. The sun has a gravitational pull, just as you do. You manifest things towards you all the time, just as everybody else does. The people that come into your life are because you drew them to you just as much as they got drawn to you. I mean, you got drawn to them. So you connect with people based on this chakra. So keep in mind, I usually tell people too, if you look from number 1 to the 7th, which is the polar opposite of the first chakra, dealing with relationships and things of that nature, I usually tell people, if you keep attracting people to you that you don't find to be in alignment with you currently, then that would mean that you're either changing or you're changing. But like that, I usually tell people, reevaluate who you are and see why it is that you get what you get. Okay. Most of the time you're going to get things or people that come into your life that you might feel you don't deserve getting a certain treatment or getting a certain person or whatever, but reevaluate who you are. and that'll tell you why you get drawn to people, or these people keep drawn to you. You keep repeating the same patterns. Have you changed? Is it you? You might think it's always them. It's always them. I think I usually tell them, look across and say, okay, well, what is it about me that is attracting flies? Okay, flies are attracted to light. If you feel like, the person that you currently with, or the person you was with beforehand and all that toxic, I keep drawing toxic people to me, blah blah blah. Reevaluate who you are. Why are these flies getting attracted to your light? Is it an artificial light? We ain't gonna talk about that though. But anyway, so yeah, the eighth house and first house go hand in hand. What else can I say about? Oh, the eighth house is also associated with death. Sometimes this house can tell you about maybe a certain person in your life, maybe passing around a certain time, or you can find out which sign in this house. Well, I ain't gonna go into all that. Anyway, it's the death house. Okay, it could be in a spiritual death, it could mean a physical death, it could be a mental death. They all play a part somehow. It depends. But the first house deals with beginnings. And it's funny because the 12th house right above it deals with endings. So from that, you get the circle of life. Like you start from the beginning, you go all the way around, you get to the end, and then you start over. So that's, to be honest, that's a sense of reincarnation in of itself, but that's for another life. The solar plexus frequency to use is 528 hertz. Okay, 528 hertz on YouTube while you're meditating, while you're praying, or while you're sleeping is great for it. Even sound bowls to attract all great things. That's right. Like I said, if we reevaluate ourselves, we'll understand why we attract what we do. Because again, your sun, you're solar powered, so you have a magnetic pull. You have a force that always attracts things at all times. So if you questioning why you end up in certain situations or certain relationships that you do, look here. Look right there. Yeah, so anyway, that was the solar plexus chakra. Didn't really need to speak too much on that. I broke that down pretty easily.